So let me go over on my computer to Arena. We're going to do another GM Draft. We have just enough gold to get started. Oh boy. Once upon a time. Hey Five, how are you? I will admit I did see you hanging out in the chat room before, and I was glad to see that you were going to be with us from the get-go. It is so good that it's been banned. I don't know. I really feel like it's if you don't get it in your opening hand, it's kind of pointless. Yeah, I was just making a remark or two about technology in general, which would include the internet. I don't know if you saw, but I had to monkey with my video setting a little bit in order to remove a frozen image. Well, anyway, if we bypass the Once Upon a Time, we have some good options. The Familiar is obviously good with the Witch's Oven. These are both strong. I like Savvy Hunter. Yeah. Once Upon a Time, Cat Drum. Yeah, there really is a lot of good stuff here. The Tactician is great. Yeah, really a lot of good stuff here. All right, so put on your tinfoil hat and let's predict the future. Hello, Substance. Regular ranked. So in Truth Substance, I do constructed ranked up to a point. I try to get into gold and then I kind of stop because for me, grinding past gold isn't worth the time and the effort. Once I get to gold, I'm fine. Mostly for the rewards after each month. The reward increase going to platinum and beyond is fairly small. So as far as effort and reward, it's just not worth it to me. Monday is a weird day for me. I actually prefer to stream a little bit later in the day, but I have appointments at about that time today, so I'm streaming earlier so I can deal with those appointments accordingly. I am a music teacher. So either that's an incredible guess or I've mentioned it in the past that you've heard. Or it's something about my whole gestalt that comes through. So, well, it's a good guess. Okay. I look like a teacher? Okay, interesting. Not sure how to take that. Thanks, maybe, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. For those of you who know That's Bats, whom I have not seen in a long time, I don't know what his story is. He is also a teacher. I know that Five knows him. I don't know Substance if you know That's Bats, another Magic streamer. He may be too busy. I haven't seen him in a couple months. So of all the ones that we've got here, I like John in the Loch. I like Savvy Hunter. I'm not crazy about committing to 2 colors right off. The Tactician is good. Once Upon a Time is good. Under other circumstances, I would consider Once Upon a Time for constructed, but no longer available. And in answer to your question, Substance, my primary instrument is the cello, and most of my students are on that instrument. I do a good amount of piano teaching also, and some violin and viola teaching. It so happens that my four students today that I'll be teaching here at my place are all on the piano. Baker's at from 2 of ordering something whenever. Isn't that interesting? Guitar is a great instrument. My middle son plays guitar pretty well, and a well-played guitar is just a great thing. And the guitar is incredibly versatile. You can play so many different styles and genres. It's an amazing instrument. There are worse motivations, I will tell you that. Oh yeah, it's like a cliche about the girls going for the musicians. So sure. Is that what attracted my wife to me? I guess you'd have to ask her. You guys are funny. Knocking at works just as good. Yeah, yeah, no argument. Uh, okay, so she liked my strings. Yes, indeed. That was a good one. Yes. So yes, as we've agreed, there's some strong cards in here. Playing a guitar is magic. It's true, and it will get people to gather. So there you go. So I will tell you, I'm the ones that I'm. It's hard to stay focused on these cards. Is that a circle of protection? Circle of protection, girls. Salsa? Never danced salsa. My wife and I did some ballroom dancing a while back. That was fun. Yes. Okay. Dirty Dance. That's it. I remember the old movie Dirty Dancing with Patrick Swayze and the guy who was in Law and Order. I forgot his name. Jerry Orbach. And I don't remember the name of the female lead. It was not a bad movie. Getting your clothes clean off. My face opens up since I'm smiling. Well, isn't that true of most people? I'll try to keep the smile on my face, but it's going to start to hurt after a while. I'm just not used to it. You don't laugh? Oh, I'm sure you do. Fine. Well, I shouldn't say that. I've never actually met you face to face or voice to voice, so I can't say. Alrighty. Okay, so let's see what we can pick here. As I say, I kind of like the Drown and the Savvy Hunter, but the two-color commitment gives me pause, which would bring us to the Familiar or the Tactician, the Swordmaster. I'm actually kind of leaning towards the Tactician. If this pack is any indication, white might be a thing. You like the Savvy Hunter? I have never yet played a green-black deck that had Savvy Hunter, now that I'm thinking about it. I'd be willing to pick it for science purposes. It is two colors and conditional, all true. Okay, everything being equal, I do actually kind of like the Savvy Hunter's analysis. And how could you not like when people laugh? It depends on the mood you're in, though. I mean, if you're in a really grumpy mood, you might not like it so much. Savvy Hunter it is. Okay, so we've started with a food thing. What subjects is your test in? Yeah, there is that. So I could go for the giant opportunity to continue the food thing, but math. Physics and math. Obviously a STEM guy. Okay, I respect that. My youngest son is in a PhD program in computational biology, so math has always been a big thing for him. Math testing. You sell meth? Oh, really? You guys. Okay, so this pick, the Sage of the Falls is not bad. The Squire is fine also. If we want to stay green-black, the Festive Funeral is not bad. Well, I take it back. It's not bad, but you know what? I wouldn't spill over to black just for that. Black green, take the Acolyte. Yeah, there is that. The giant bean thing. Oh yeah, that is uncommon. In fact, we have 3 uncommons here: the Sage, the Giant Opportunity, the Owl. So clearly the bot took the rare out of this pack. I don't know. Yeah, you like the Giant Opportunity? It's been, you know, tell me what Deathsea grades it as. That should be on our overlay here. Deathsea gives it a D. Well, we could go all in on a food thing. Yeah, you called it. It might be better to think of it as a D build around, though. Well, we could go all in on green and black and see how it plays out. This costs 3, create 2 foods. Sure. Let's do that. The only green here is Beanstalk, but again, with the food theme, we have the Giant Skewer, so that could be a thing. The Swordmaster is fine in a Knight's deck. And we have a bunch of artifacts. At this juncture, I would be tempted to either consider the Shield Breaker as, possibly considering red. If we're committed to the black-green food thing, then Skewer is okay. Any of these artifact creatures will keep us open. The Servant could be a card draw thing, but not very exciting. Interesting. Okay, 5. Rather than just follow your advice blindly, which I don't mind doing, by the way, tell me why you like the Servant. Again, if we're going to stay the black green food thing, the Skewer might make sense. On the other hand, we're likely to see 1 or 2 more. And Substance, what are your thoughts at this juncture? Drawing a card ain't bad. It gives a body. That's true. The card draw, if we're in two colors that are evenly distributed, then I don't know how likely it is. But I hear the arguments. At this juncture, we could go for a Scalding Cauldron. It keeps us sort of open, and it's okay removal. The Paladin, if we want to veer over towards blue. Nothing else that we have so far really suggests a blue X build. The Covetous Urge is very good, but again, we don't have anything that suggests that we might be going in that direction. I'm inclined to take either the Return to Nature, because main decking Artifact Enchantment Hate is actually a real thing in this format, or the Cauldron. I think the Cauldron would probably be my pick at this point. The Witch's Cottage, no, not at this point. Because we're not guaranteed to be in black, at least not at this juncture. Alright, let's try the Cauldron, and we move on. Yeah. At this stage, the Tree Folk, I think, is fine. Claim the Firstborn. This is great, of course, in a red-white knight thing. The Guardian. I think the Tree Folk is what we want. If there are no thoughts, then I'm going to pick the Tree Folk. It is a late night lord. I agree with that. Well, first 4 picks. Red white. Well, if we do that, then we've actually it's only 2 picks that we've wasted, for lack of a better word. And we are likely to see more of these Tree Folks coming along, and I don't feel like we're missing out on anything else there. So, Substance, what you think? Are you still with us? I'll take a look. We have some great red and white. Well, okay, we have this double strike knight guy. There's nothing else here that supports our food theme. And we have some red removal. So the Raging Red Cap is actually fine compared, if we consider the veteran. Searing Barrage is a strong pick. I agree with that. Let's try it. The Golden Egg can help us for almost anything we want to do. Again, neither of these really supports the food thing. I'm not crazy about this Halberd. I think Golden Egg is what we want at this point. Alternately the Ogre Errant. One of the 2 knights, this guy, or I think I'm liking the egg at this point. So you like the egg and the Swordmaster the same, and then the Errant? I'm leaning towards the egg because I feel like we're not quite settled into our lane yet. Barge in. If we end up in red, that's not a bad trick. If we end up in knights, this is fine. The Shambling Suit is not what we want at this juncture. You like the land? Yeah, I was thinking. Well, obviously you heard me. If we go Mardu Knights, that's true. Is that really likely? I don't know. Okay, so lots of possibilities here actually for our knight theme. The Youthful Knight is absolutely fine. Merchant of the Veil, wrong deck. I think the Youthful Knight is what we want if we're going to try to make this new direction work for us. So Knight is my pick. The Trebuchet is not bad, but it is strong, but I feel like it's much better once you're really in that knight's deck. Yeah. I think that's what we want at this point. Rack, no thanks. The Errant is, I think, our likely choice here. Pretty much. Yeah. True on everything you're saying. The Drawbridge or the Raiders. I feel like the Raiders is what we want. Wish it were in white. I would almost rather take... No, I don't know. I will main deck one True Love's Kiss. I mean, certainly Bargain is great with that double strike guy. I'm gonna go for the Barge in. I'm gonna go for True Love's Kiss. Claim the Firstborn. I don't think so, although it's good in an aggro deck. I think Claim the Firstborn is going to be better for us at this moment. Deafening Silence. Almost certainly not going to play that. Well, here's a Black Knight. That's interesting. Boy. First three cards are all knights. Isn't that interesting? No good removal, with the possible exception of Outflank. Red and white. If we might possibly be going into a black direction. I don't know. Yeah, the black-white makes more sense to me at this juncture. I would love to see the red-white one. We have this guy, which is not terrible, but certainly we can do better right now. Okay, let's go for him. Here's another veteran. That's a nice. That's pretty nice. So I think the Inspiring Veteran is looking really promising here. No removal to speak of in our colors. Yeah, I can't imagine. Do you have any strong feelings about anything besides the? I think that's my answer. Ooh, Sorcara. That's nice too. Let's see what else we have. Sorcara. We have a Tactician. The chances of seeing him again in this pack are slim to none. The Rimrock Knight is good also. I think it has to be Sorcara. Yep. Works for me. The Shepherd is good in a white deck. Really? Okay, that's good to hear. The Shepherd is good. The Jousting Dummy is not bad. I feel like it is either the Shepherd, the Dummy. I'm going to go for the Shepherd. Yeah, the three. Yes, I was about to say the Shepherd for that very reason. I agree. It's less likely to come back to us. Here's the Tactician. We also have the Pathfighter, which is really strong. We're not doing a whole lot with adventures. Boy, good white cards here. And another Cauldron. Boy, an embarrassment of good choices here. I feel like the Tactician is probably the safest pick, yeah. And I'm just now seeing your comment. Glass Casket. I hate to give up on a Youthful Knight. Oh, Venerable Knight, he's uncommon. I think the Casket is better for us. Converted Fearless, yeah. Wow, we're really getting a good flow of cards here, aren't we? So I'll put it this way. We are almost certainly going to be seeing more knights in our color. I don't know how much more removal we're going to be seeing. Can we cut the cards we're not playing? Okay, so let's get rid of those that we are certainly not playing. The Resolute Rider seems unlikely at this point. Hello, Joe. How are you, my friend? The Servant. This Clockwork Servant. I'm going to leave it for now, but I don't know how likely it is to make the final cut. I feel like the Glass Casket is what we want here. It's hard to say no to removal. We already have one knight. I mean, having more is good. I'm going for the casket. Let's see what comes up next. Not a whole lot. So there's a chance we might be dipping into black a little bit, especially with this guy. So maybe the Swordmaster. There's really nothing else here that grabs me. Yeah. We could stay on color with this guy, but I really just don't see it. Agreed. Sorcerer's Broom, I think not. Blow Your House Down, conceivably. But we're likely to see more of these because very few people are playing this card. I guess another Raiders. 7-2 with black-white. A decent black-white knight deck is a strong thing, and a good one is very hard to beat. At least that's been my experience. That's been my limited experience, and I mean that word limited both ways, of course. Interesting. Blow a house down. I'll try it. Yeah. So we have the 3/2 knight, and we have this guy. I think the Knight of the Keep is a little bit better for us for this deck. You like the 1-drop better, really? Why do you like this better than the Knight of the Keep? Besides the fact that you can play it for 1 mana, of course. Against someone in round 1, it didn't make sense to me. Gotcha. Joe, I was not there last night, as I'm sure you're aware. I'm hoping to get there this weekend, but I don't know how likely that is. As usual, 5, your arguments are spot on. Here's another knight, but we have another youthful knight. I like the youthful knight. Good call. Good call. The alternative is a Dwarven Mine, but I think another youthful knight is good for us. It does seem to be turning out well so far. Bargain is fine right now. Shine Chaser, no thanks. Right, right, and Zach and his family will be in town, so I think we'll probably be trying to do something with them Sunday evening rather than a draft. Although, that's interesting. Could I convince him to come and draft with me? Let me work on that one. That would be very cool. I'm taking the barge in. Not a lot else to talk about. Here we will take the Knight of the Keep. I can't believe this. A pick 13 Fairy Guide Mother? That's crazy. And this is just nuts. Just nuts. There's our bacon to a pie. Okay, so we could take another Tournament Grounds. That's interesting. I'm actually kind of liking the Crusader. Splashing black for the Crusader could be a thing. Archon. Wow. Archon of Absolution is strong. It is a rare knight, for sure. The only reason I'm even hesitating is because it is not in our two main colors. It's just it's a shame because we're passing up a bunch of good cards here. The Archon and other tournament grounds, taken to a pie. It does indeed. Given where we're at, well, okay, the Storm. Boy, this is tough. I feel like the Archon might be a slightly better choice, and I'll tell you why. The chances of our having our necessary colors on turn 2 are pretty low. And do we consider the Stormfist Crusader relevant in the mid to late game? So far we only really have two real knight payoffs. We have one semi-knight payoff. Yep. Well, that's not helping us right now, unfortunately. Okay. So it's one or other of these guys. Let's see. With the Stormfist, we will have the one land. We will have the golden egg. I'll go for the Crusader. Let's stay on knights and see what we can do. How many knights do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I don't know if he's going to make the cut. 13. We have 13 knights so far. Whoops. Which is a lot. The Ardenvale Raider. You lost me. You lost me. Ardenvale Raider. You're talking about the Tactician? Sorry, 5. No, I don't know what you're referring to. Yeah, I think the Tactician is strong. This is not bad either, but the Tactician is I think a good one. The Burning Yard Trainer. Okay. Yeah, I think the Tactician is a good pick for us. Righteousness. Right now I'm Flutterfox is fine, but I'm liking Trapped in the Tower. The Trainer is good, I agree, but I feel like the Tactician is going to be good under any circumstances. So I think Trapped in the Tower with... Oh, this guy is also strong. Yeah. I totally missed him. Ooh. Let's be greedy and take the Commander. What the heck? Okay, and things have slowed down for us. The Trebuchet fits into our deck beautifully. The Paladin is just is kind of just a weird card. Yeah. Another Tactician. Look at this. Look at these. Wow. This is insane. That's right. Another Tactician. This is strong. This is strong. Another Trebuchet. Another Errant. I feel like another Tactician is... We're not going to go wrong with that. That's interesting. With the Trebuchet, we could conceivably, if we get 2 into play, we could conceivably be dealing 4 per turn, which is insane. Yeah, you're liking the Trebuchet? I mean, at this rate, we may see 2 or 3 more Tacticians. Okay. Let's give it a whirl. That's right. But we have a goodly number so far. Yeah, I was thinking of the land also. There's really nothing else here that that comes close for this deck. Yeah, I don't know if we're going to run it, but we shall see. Okay, and things have slowed down for us here. The Shining Armor. I could take this for my collection, but you know, to what purpose? It's not the sort of card I'm going to be playing in a whole lot of decks. The Scarecrow. Bleh. To be honest, I don't know that we're going to be playing any of these cards. I'm willing to take the Shining Armor. Vigilance could be interesting, especially with flyers. I think the Shining Armor, but again, I think it unlikely to make the cut. I'm liking the Jousting Dummy more than the Unicorn here. Well, let's take a look at our curve. Alright, I'm taking the Resolute Rider. I'm putting off to the side, at least for now. The Redcap Raiders also going off to the side. The Unicorn does make a knight. I am well aware of that. But it comes down on turn 3, is that correct? Yeah. This guy is not going to do it for us. It's really either the dummy or the other guy. So we have quite a lot of 2-drops. I'm going to put the armor off to the side also. Okay. Who am I to say nay? Oh, look at that, another tournament grounds. Let me take a closer look. I think we have to take the tournament grounds. Yeah. And here's a dummy anyway. Not interested in these dwarves. Nothing here of any interest. I'll take the righteousness for the collection. And this is all junk. Unless we're interested in giving something +1 in haste. I guess it's conceivable. Another. It is. It is. I have yet to live that particular dream. Another slipper. Alright, so we have a Mardu Knight deck. Isn't that interesting considering our first couple of picks? Alright. Let's make some cuts. So I don't think we necessarily need this. Well, I don't know. It's also good. I think Claim the Firstborn is not going to do it for us. We do not have any first strike, double strike guns. True Love's Kiss, yeah. I took the barge in out, or the barge out in. You know what I mean. The True Love's Kiss, I'm always afraid of cutting it. All the non-knights. Okay, that's a fair approach. Except the Trebuchet, of course. Well, that's part of a knight deck. He's a knight. Knight. Good knight. Knight. He may go because he's fine, but not amazing. The servant. I don't think so. I'm taking out the Blow Your House Down for the moment. He's a knight. Indeed. Yeah, I took Blow Your House Down. He's a knight. The Griffin. Let me pull out the Griffin. Yeah. I mean, we're down to 39 at this point. And we do not have a lot of removal. That's a problem. We have only the Barrage and the Cauldron. So be it. Oh, and we also have the Casket. Alright, not terrible. Alright, so our curve is looking pretty aggro. Remove the plain land. Eight, 9, 10, 11, 12. I would play the White-Black Knight. I agree. He's here. He's in our deck. Idyllic. Oh, this guy, the Idyllic Range. Yeah, with a third color, that is asking for trouble. So tell me, is my Cardboard Live overlay working? Right, if you... Oh, isn't that weird? It only works under certain circumstances. Okay. The Resolute Rider. We're bringing him in. He's going to be a little bit hard to play. Maybe not so bad. And again, the only knight payoffs that we really have are the Swordmaster and the two veterans, but that may be enough. And the only flyers we have are our two tacticians. The Trebuchets may do some good work for us. Where are they? Here they are. Okay. 6 payoffs. I'm missing it. You have 11 sources to play it, but... Right. Cut a swamp for a plains. So that doesn't affect this, but it could help our Swordmaster or our Commander. And we still have the Golden Egg. Hello, D.E. Shapiro. Thank you very much. And yes, I look forward to seeing you, as always. Alright, what happens if we do that? So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 17. I'm wondering if we really need... yeah, we're going to keep 17 lands because we have the 3 colors. We have actually 5 black sources, right? We have the 2 swamps, we have the 2 lands, and we have the Golden Egg. That is true. Okay, a good observation. All right. So here's our deck. I am the Barge in. Yeah, sure. The trample is going to be irrelevant, but one combat trick is fine. And if we can do it to trade for a blocking creature on one of our knights, that's fine. That's a good question. Excuse me. The Barge Griffin. So we already have 3 things in our 5 slot. Only have a few in our 1 slot. How many creatures have we got? We have 18 creatures, which is a lot. Having another flyer is not a bad thing. If we want to keep our curve low, we could put in a Guide Mother for Barge in. Or perhaps better. Oh no, I'm thinking of the other guy. We have no non-humans anyway, that is true. So if we do that, we look like this. And we have a single non-knight. That's okay. Guide instead of Griffin. That is what I was thinking of. Once his adventure is done, he's mostly... Yeah. That's a really excellent way of saying it, actually. It's a good compromise between the two. Well said, Joe. Okay. Any other changes before we battle test it? I hope you're right. I would very much like to put up a better showing than I have been doing over the past couple of weeks. Okay, so this happened before. Let's get rid of that. And let's add that. Okay, so we still have our correct decks, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 17. We had that... So what happened to that deck? I played... Let's see, that was on Friday, so Saturday night I was able to get back to it. I played another game, and I got destroyed really quickly. The other person had a very aggro deck, a white X deck. I couldn't get going enough. I finally got out of Revenge of Ravens. I figured, great. That'll slow him down tremendously. And before he could even untap, he hit it with True Love's Kiss. And so that was basically that. So it was quick and dirty. Joe, we saw the same thing with one of the red decks on Friday. Yeah, it's a strange glitch. We did beat Oko. I feel like our opponent made quite a lot of mistakes in that game. It was ultimately a pretty interesting game. It was very stressful for me, as you may recall. All right, let's give this a go. And to think it all started with a veteran tactician. So I won. Oh, really? Why does this keep happening? I think we have to mulligan this. That is so disappointing. Good heavens. I guess we keep and try to get a trebuchet going. And we do have a bunch of wow, we do have a bunch of Yeah. Yeah, I think so. Wow. Not off to a good start here. We do. Okay. And of course, we are going to be dead in the water very quickly at this rate. He's going to play an adventure. He's going to draw a card. I see only a negative future here. Well, this is fun. Okay, that's something. Can't play the... yeah, I could play the Trebuchet. I think the Trebuchet is what we want, because we're on the defensive at this point. And then we'll follow it up with a Knight. I think it has to be the Trebuchet and follow up with the Knight. The alternative... Oh, no, this won't work. Trebuchet, unless somebody has a better play. And hope he has no removal. If there are no opinions forthcoming, that is exactly what we're going to do. Yes. It's not good. And this is double strike. Good heavens. I can play the glass. If I draw a, let's see, glass casket, 3 or less, I'm gonna take it, and I need a plains like right now. That wasn't it. Ugh. Searing Barrage would work too. Okay, so let's ping him and play a Knight. Wow. And I will chump block him and hope for something good. Where are all my planes? Any land at all, and I can at least get rid of this guy. Oh, come on. Alright, I really need that plains. I am really tired of having these things happen. Alright, we're going to chump block him and block him. I'm gonna go to 3. I can play that and the casket, and then I'm gonna have to chump block. How do I kill? Okay, how do I kill the... Oh, because the other guy had double strike and I didn't want to give up on my Trebuchet. That's why. I did see that. I understand, but I would have taken 12 from him unless I chump blocked. So I'm going to play the golden egg and get rid of him, and then I will chump block. No, I can't play the golden casket. So no. Okay, and now the glass. Ah, okay, that's nice. I'm gonna use this for casket. Yep, that works fine. And I will chump block him next turn. Anything else that I can do? Nope. You may well be right, and if so, then and the game is lost over it, then so be it. Interesting that he did that instead of the trebuchet. Let's go to blockers. Another trebuchet and a commander, except he's only going to be a 2/1. So yes, your point is well taken because this game is now lost. Because I can only block one creature. Yep. Is that correct? Yep, that's fine. That is game, because I can only block 2 of them. That is true. 2/1 first strike above the road could trade as needed. Okay, I'm okay. Let me block, and then I'm going to digest your comment more thoroughly. I don't think it really matters. That's 2. This has trample. Okay, so let me look at your comment. You took 4 extra gem by not playing the that is true. The 2/1 first together with the barrage could trade with the 6/6 as needed. Yeah, okay. And he was left with. Okay. I have been appropriately chastised. This is a little bit better. We'll start with our red cap. Alright, we have all 3 of our colors. Cool. So next turn, I am planning on the dummy, I think. Maybe not. I could just attack and threaten to trade. I kind of like, yeah, I don't like it because if he trades, then he has an open field for the next turn, and I have no follow-up. So it's either the egg or the dummy. I kind of like the dummy at this point. The black-white knight? That's impossible. I can't play the black-white knight. I don't have the right lands. And I needed the red for the first play for the red cat. I think it has to be the dummy. And this guy is likely to come out next turn, and we are done. Oh, for crying out loud. The barrage? Alright, well, I'm a ways away from playing that anyway. So I'm liking the swamp. Yeah, I'm liking the swamp and then pumping the red cap with my guide mother. Alternately playing the egg. Or the commander. I like the commander, actually. Nice. Okay, yes, thank you. Alright, so commander it is then. Or offer to trade the dummy for the noble. Yeah. So what does this do again? When it attacks, another target gets indestructible. Interesting. One, two, three, four. I could do the Swordmaster ability. That's fine. Attack with both, and then follow up with oh, I did the auto tap. That's for crying out loud. All right. So I could either do the egg or do his ability. I kind of like his ability. Or just play the egg. Yeah, because he already knows that we have it. Trebuchet is fine. Hey Misaki, how are you? How was work today? Okay, lots of choices here. We could do Knight of the Keep and then do the guy's thing. Okay, I like the Swordmaster's ability. Trebuchet, or we could do that. Sure. Right. Yes, indeed. Should have attacked with him first. Yep. Okay, that's fine. Interesting. Will it be better? Will it? Sure, I'll take 4. Of course. So let's attack with our 3. Oh, yes. I'm gonna play Knight of the Keep, and then the Swordmaster's ability, and then attack. Okay, we have 2. Or we could save the. Well, let's attack in the meantime. Yeah, I'm hearing that. Okay, so we'll do the errant first, and hoping that we draw another land or something good. Can always save this for later, obviously. It's not like we're in desperate straits yet. Block or take it? I'm tempted to, or I could leave this open for him. One, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that is what I'm thinking. That's correct. Why didn't he do that first? Is this a mirror match? Am I playing another Grizzled Mage who makes mistakes? Okay. Okay, so I could attack with him. Yes, thank you. Is it worth attack? Let's do the Ogre Errant. Make sure that we have black open. Yep. So we have 1, 2, 3. Attack for 5. Yes. I keep forgetting this gives another guy indestructible, which is like the whole point of playing it. You may have forgotten that that's what happens also. And let's do this thing. We'll ping him for 3. Yeah, I think that's the case. Errant will give menace to commander. Indeed. Yeah, I'll take 6. I'm okay with that. Will he play his last card? And the answer is yes. He's getting back his flyer. Or this guy. Okay. Oh, that's cool. I did. Yeah. No, you're absolutely right. I will play the Swordmaster. Okay, absolutely. Yep. Sure. It doesn't much matter. By attacking with the Errant. Why was that a misplay? He had no box, he had no cards in hand. Oh. You're trying to make me crazy, aren't you? You're not doing a bad job, I might add. Alright, 1 and 1. Let's see how we do. Yeah, I hear you. Alright. I didn't know that click efficiency was a thing. You're right. Sorry, Masaki. Here's what we have. Mardu Knights. Maybe the Shepherd over the Keep. I have not played a lot of MTGO, and I'll be honest, that user interface is so clunky, and I have such problems with it. I don't like it at all. If it weren't Magic, I wouldn't even come near it. And the other, I hear that. I like keeping with Knights because we have all Knights in this deck. Except for the Fairy Guide Mother. Can bounce adventure cards or Knights or stuff you want to save. That is true. Misaki makes a good argument here. If I were to do that, I think I would include it instead of the Guide Mother. I see a comment about to come up. Is that true? I believe that is true. 7, 8, 9, and that's because we have these 6 red sources here. What happens if we make that change? Okay, so we have a shepherd of the flock and a guide mother as our 2 non-knights. We still, I think, have 18. No, we have 19 creatures. Wow. I'm willing to try that. Let's give it a try. 2 good suggestions from 2 valued team members. Did both of you see the first game mulligans? Those were painful. They go first. I'm on the draw. This is okay. Yeah. So in our first game, the opening hand was 3 swamps and a bunch of white spells. The second hand was a mountains and a swamp and 2 white spells and the trebuchet or something like that. So it was kind of painful. I think we're going to keep this. We can tactician stuff and casket stuff. And we only need 1 of our secondary color to get the veteran going. I think this is a keeper. It's not amazing, but it's okay. And then in that first game, we had real trouble finding that first plains. And there's a swamp. Nice. Let's start with him. If he plays... Oh, okay, that's fine. Let's play our swamp and a youthful knight. A mountain would be nice. That's not bad. For right now, however, I think I prefer the plains. No, I should have done this. Damn. I should have done this. I could have done his ability and then played him. And saved this for later. That was a mistake. Rats. Alright, well, let's attack. That was a mistake. Yeah. Okay. Didn't think it through thoroughly or quickly enough. I could just play him now and be done with it. I have some removal. And he has a slow start. Really, the only 2 choices right now are to play his ability and pass, or play him as a creature and pass. What do we like better? I'm kicking myself for that incorrect land drop. If there are no thoughts, I'm just going to play that tactician. The Swordmaster. Okay. Oh. Yeah, I didn't even realize that. turn, so let's do this now. So we're draining him for 1. Pretty unexciting. Okay, well my first strike blanks him, so that's nice. Let's tap him down. Let's play this now. And we are going to play the Inspiring Veteran and the Swordmaster. Okay. Weapon Wreck. Isn't that interesting? 2 games in a row with somebody playing a Weapon Wreck. Let's play a Plains. Who shall we give flying to? Maybe R. Or we can, no, let's do the Glass Casket on his Witch. He's going to make this guy bigger and bigger. I'm going to do that nevertheless. That's fine. First strike. Let's give... Now let's just send in the first striker and then the flyer. Or I could force his hand and make him trade these two. No. I'm going to give him flying and send in these 2 guys. Those 2 are fine. We'll follow with the dummy afterwards. Or the guide mother afterwards. What shall he bring back? Lost Legion, that's not bad. One, two, three, four, 5. So let's send in our flyer. Unless you feel like I could send in everybody, I don't think so. I'm gonna, sure. He knows I can't play it anyway. Alright. Oh, that's cool. So strange that I'm tapping the tournament ground for the red man. Yeah, let's send in everybody. Even on the crackback. I have life to burn. Okay. That's true. Okay. Did I have fun? That one? Yeah, I'd say I did. How often are you guys seeing this thing? I see this like once a week or something. How often do you guys see this thing? Every few days? Yeah. I wonder what they're doing with that data. I respect that, Misaki, but how's Wizard supposed to know that that's your reason? This is fine. Another land would be nice. I'd love to draw a swamp. Turn 1 mountain. Yes, that is correct. Yeah, that's fine too. Mountain is fine. We can still do everything else we want to. So at this stage, I think we want our youthful knight. And can we draw a land on our next turn? Yes. He will undoubtedly play something here. Ah, indeed he did. I guess the Inspiring Veteran? Yeah, really. So Misaki, once you contact Wizards... Oh, come on. I think I'm going to have to tap him down. Guide Mother drops. Oh, that's true. All I have to do is draw it. I think we have to pass and tap exactly. That's okay. I'm going to hold off just in case he happens to have a... Yeah, okay, we're going to have to do that now. And he'll play his Guide Mother. We'll play a Knight at the Keep. Oh, come on. I'm going to hold off and tap his guys again. I really need lands. Yeah. He has 5 lands. I have 2. Not happy. Pass to attackers. Where is... Please play nothing, and please let me draw a land. Thank you. Alright, so with 3 mana, what can I do? Especially since one of them isn't. I I think we have to play the Knight of the Keep here. Or the Lonesome Unicorn guy. Yeah. Yep. Are we? Are we really? Are we really? We can play things. I need another... Notice I need another planes. I'm going to block the adversary. I'm going to let the other guy through. Another plains would be fine. Swamp would be okay. Oh, really? This is just weird. The errant. Has to be the errant. Yep. Need a good blocker. And no good attacks. His flyer's gonna be a bother. He does have Sir Farron. Oh, for crying out loud. I think... Yeah, I would love to draw another land. I think it has to be the unicorn token. Oh, yes! Why not? Yes, thank you, Misaki. Yeah. Now, do I attack? I think I need to stand back. He's gonna make this like a 5-4. I think I need to hang back. Because I still... Yeah. What did he pull back? The adversary? Ugh. Well, that's fine. Ugh. Okay, that's gonna help us. Okay, I could do a unicorn. I could do a tactician. I could do a unicorn and another veteran. I could barrage. Yeah, I like the unicorn and the veteran. That's fine. Unicorn and whatever. Unicorn works only the guide mode and the veteran. Do I have any good attacks here? Only if I had some vigilance. Yep. So I'm going to, I haven't. Youthful Knight. Trade for his battle trick. think I have to, because I'd rather he doesn't draw more cards. Well, except that he's going to draw a card. I really hate to enable card draws. Okay, I will follow your advice. I don't like it. Alright, so things are starting to happen here. Okay, so we can play a unicorn or a guide mother and a barrage, or it's okay. I'm going to attack with my 4/4. Yes. This does have vigilance, right? And as you say, hold up the barrage. Okay, so this time I will block with my first striker. That's weird. Okay. Ooh. Alright, so let's send in our flyer and our first striker. Certainly the guy. Flyer and vigilance, yeah. And if he trades, that's fine. Do I need to hold up a Searing Barrage? Or shall I play my own I'm gonna play the Tactician. Sakara can only ping it can only ping a player, right? Oh, to any target. You're quite right. I do like the Tactician though. Yeah, you're right. Any target. I don't know why I thought it was only target player. He can pump all of his guys. Alright, so let's do the same thing. Let's send in our flyers. I'm speechless. What can I say? When you're right, you're right. Let's send in the same guys. Barrage the 2/2. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, the Sir Farron. So flyers, and vigilance. I'm going to follow the advice of my VIPs. Oh, the Ranger? They're both good. He can pump everybody. He will give somebody 5/4. I think you're right. I think it has to be the Ranger. Because as it stands right now, my first striker can take care of anybody that he pumps. we have lethal for the next turn unless he comes up with something truly insane. Alright. As always, my team is bringing me to victory. Anything good here? Another tournament grounds. That's kind of fun. 3-1. Let's stay the course. Joe. I don't always ignore you. Don't say these things. You hurt my feelings. Anybody here who hasn't seen the deck who would like to? I'm trying my hardest. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. Does anybody want to see the deck? Okay, everybody, group hug. Come on, group hug. Let's do it. Anybody want to see the deck? Yay or nay? Indeed. Okay. Nay it is. So Joe, I'm not, even though I've been streaming, I am still a complete newbie when it comes to the ins and outs of dealing with Twitch. Are participation trophies a thing? How do I even do that? I feel like I need to go to TwitchCon and figure out what the heck is going on. What a strange hand. I guess I can get a Cauldron and a Trebuchet going. Yeah, I play first. I think I have to keep this. I'm keeping, unless somebody's gonna scream mull. And if you scream, back it up with some logic. La Rouge. Yep, we might draw a swamp. I will look into it. I don't have time to deal with maximizing my Twitch stream, but I will try to deal with that. Alright, no help there. Oh, this could be interesting. Trebuchet or tap his guy. It's Lemure, it really is. Except I don't have any knights. Trebuchet or hold up for tapping. I feel like they're both fine decisions. Okay, well there is that. Yeah. So I'm going to do the dummy and hold up the tactician. Yep. That's fine. This is white and 1, yeah. I'm not convinced this is a great inclusion in our deck with our third color, with the fact that it's a color splash, but I don't know. Or I could just trade with him. What do you think, tap him or trade? I think I'd rather tap. Right, if he sends in if he makes it first strike somehow or something like that. Okay, yeah, barging is what I was thinking. Next best thing. Nothing worth tapping, so we pass, we play. This time I am going to pass the turn and tap his guy down. Yeah, that's fine, but I'm like losing part of my turn also. I'm going to pass and tap his guy on his next turn. And that'll leave mana up for this. Or I could Cauldron. Yeah. I'm going to tap him and possibly Cauldron a creature that he might play. Yeah. And kill the trainer. Yeah, I like it. He still has this annoying 3/1 guy though. Not so annoying anymore. That's fine. I am fine with removing this guy. Any reason not to? Yeah. That was my thinking. It'd be very nice to draw a black mana source. I'm sure he can play something. That's something. Oh boy. And then it's double strike. Well, this is just unfortunate. So he'll attack me for possibly 6 on the next turn. Yeah. Possibly 8 on the next turn. And I will need my Searing Barrage pretty much right now. I could... Okay, so I'm going to play the Tournament Grounds. I'm going to play the Crusader and save him for a jump block. I think that's what I have to do. Don't chump? Yeah, I'm gonna block it with the tactician. That's exactly what I was. Right, I want to save him for the card draws because I need to get some good stuff going. No, I mean if I need to, I will, but I don't feel like I need to just yet. Yeah, he's deciding what to do. Yeah, there's no choice. Why did he do that? He has double strike. That's so strange. Good heavens. The tournament can't be used to pump. That's. I guess I can attack and. Yeah, I guess I can attack with my Crusader. And I'll have to chump block with my Veteran. Yeah. Any reason not to attack with my Crusader and then I have to chump with my Veteran? He may have some other hasty kind of a situation going. I feel like it has to be high risk, high reward. Yeah. I would die to any removal anyway, I think. That is true. At this rate, though, he clearly has the upper hand. And there's the removal. Okay, that's game. It was a risk I was willing to take. And I paid the price. So where are we at? 3 and 2? Can we get to 4 wins? Let's see if we can. I'm on the draw. This is not terrible. I just hope I draw some more lands. I think I have to keep this. Because I have first, second... I have lots of turn 1 and 2 plays. I feel like this is a keep, if even not great. Again, if anybody really thinks it's a mulligan, speak up. Scalding Cauldron. Okay, that's a step in the right direction. Interesting. I'm willing to trade. And then I'll follow with the dummy. Aha. So let's attack and follow up with our trebuchet. So if he's mana screwed, obviously that helps our cause. On the other hand, if he finds his lands, that does not help our cause. And he can remove something if he wishes. Okay. I would have liked to play the egg, but I think we have to play the knight and the cauldron. Okay, any land at all is good for us on the next turn. I can play the egg and save this for possible tapping, at worst. Oh, that's even better. So I'm going to do the Swordmaster to ping him for 2 and follow up with the egg. Ah. Swing first. Why is my... There it is. Swing first? Yep, okay. Only the egg, waiting for more knights to really maximize his ability. I'm okay with that, especially since we're not in any immediate danger of any kind. Letterfox. I could do the unicorn. Why not tap him? Doesn't seem like amazing value to me. All right. It is value. Swinging, see how the blocks go. Sure. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Let's play him, and then we'll hold up. Oh, I can't. I can't play his tapping and his thing. Isn't that interesting? Pay for the first strike. I'm not following what you're saying there. I have an egg. Yes, of course. Thank you. And we'll end our turn. Yeah, the dummy only pumps. You scared me there. Okay. Let's swing with our guy and then play our lonesome unicorn. Yeah, that's fine. Is it worth pinging, draining him for 2? Because he's coming very close to, I think it's worth pinging him at this point. Yeah. Yeah, because we're very close to lethal. Let's see. I think we could tap his guy. One, two, three. Or I could just get rid of it. Let's get rid of it. I think that's what we want. Yeah. Submit 1. Let's swing with everybody. Agreed. So the Swordmaster has to be black and red. Yep. So that line was starting to formulate in my head even as you guys were typing it in. What can I say? You're just faster than I am. Joe, I love you, but there's certain things that I'm not going to do. Thank you for hanging with me. Take care. I look forward to seeing you soon, I hope. Okay, no planes. How strange. But I can play these guys. I think this is a keep. I can start with the Crusader and start drawing. I think this is a keep. And we have enough red to get him going. Okay, again, I think this is a keep. It's good and bad. This is obviously more aggro. So, question. Turn 2. In the absence of anything... Oh, look at that. Turn 2. What... Oh, boy. Well, let's start with a mountain. Crusader, you like that? Good hand, though, so that's for sure. And we got our planes right away. Life is good. The Shield Breaker. So I could put in my first striker. Or I could give him the initiative with the Crusader. I'm kind of liking the first striker. The thing is, on all the card draws, he will... Well, that's not really true. my upkeep. What's it going to be, Crusader or Youthful? I kind of like, yeah. I do like that better here. Wonder if he's mono red. Ah, he's got a trick. I'm going to make him use the trick. Okay, so here we're going to do... Oh, I can't do the red cap, and... Yeah, I could do the dummy in the red cap. Crusader and the 1/1. No, I can't do the Crusader and the 1/1. How do I do the Crusader and the 1/1? I need red, red, black to make that happen. So what did I say? The dummy, yeah. So the dummy. Let's do this. Him. Indeed. That's fine. I'm happy that he uses all of his removal on my bat. Alright. I need... This has... So I could take 2 and... How do we want to do this? I'm wondering to take 2. Or just take 7. Yeah. Oh boy. And he needs 2. Alright. No blocks. This makes me unhappy. And, okay, so I can trade with him next turn. And then I'll take 2 again, but let's see what happens. Okay, what's he going to follow up with? Circara. A lot of that going around. 5, so I can play either the Commander or Circara. I kind of like my own Circara. Yeah, that is my play. I am going to attack, I think, because he cannot block. Yeah. Yeah. I need him to kind of run out of gas in order to turn this game around. Well, that's not going to do it. Nor is that. I'll block Kara with Kara because block the 2/1. I'm going to go down to 9. I'm going to go down to 1 rather. I'll go down to 1 and then I'm going to lose. Yeah. So I think it has to be Kara. I think so. boy. All these hasty creatures. Really? Like 3 lands in a row? That is not cool. I think it was the right block. So the chances of this game coming out on top are near 0. Because I'm going to take at least 1. I'm going to take 2. No, that's game, because I'm going to take 2. I'm going to have to chump block. 1, 2. No, he's going to make these into... he's an idiot. Yeah, he made both of them indestructible. Yeah. No, he played this exactly right. That's it. That's game. He played it right. Okay. No, I think blocking the 5-2 with Kara was the right move there because he was just too aggro for me. Okay, so I'm going to sign off in a minute or two after I look for streams to raid. Any thoughts? He got punished? How do you figure? How do you figure that he got punished? He got a land off of Kara that he couldn't play. Oh, okay. Right. So that was a little edge that he might have worked. Clearly, it made no difference in that game. So, any analyses? There was the one bad block in the first game that we played. 5 already went through a whole analysis, so I'm clear on why that was just wrong. Any other after the fact analyses that anybody has for me? Okay, I'm looking back at your 4-3 good game with the 3-color deck comment, Misaki. So thank you for that. And again, you know, I'm trying to keep learning and learning and learning. It's hard for me to internalize the lessons that I get here and really apply them, but I'm trying. Okay, so if there are no more comments, let me see if any of my colleagues are streaming Magic. The answer is no. Yeah. Okay, so guys, as always, it's a huge pleasure. I hope I feel a little bad we couldn't get that group hug together because I was really feeling it. So metaphysically, consider that it actually did happen. Over putting stuff to the board. Oh, you're saying that my tendency in general is to do tempo things rather than putting stuff to a board? That's interesting. I hadn't considered that. That's interesting. Okay. That is often true. I will say that. I will try to keep that in mind. Okay. Obviously, you're speaking of the Ardenvale tactician manipulations. Okay. Of course, playing a creature can be punished with removal. That is true, but as we know, removal is something that is invariably at a premium in limited, so you can't count. Yeah. All right. So add to the board. Add to the board. As you know, as circumstances dictate and warrant. Sometimes something really has to get bounced or removed, but as a heuristic, I think I hear what you're saying. Okay. Better to let a 2/3 drop die to premium removal for trade, or trade for a pump spell, then a 2 turn later a 5 drop. Yep. In a similar vein, I think that's kind of why when he was using some of his better removal on my dorky 1 and 2 creatures, that was fine with me because I'm happy for him to use up all of his removal on my less important creatures. Okay, your points are well worthy of of consideration and further processing on my part. So thank you. Okay. So have a good night, Misaki. I hope you had a good day at work. I hope you have a good evening. Whatever other streams you may look at, I hope they're enjoyable. And I will be streaming again almost certainly on Wednesday. It's the day before Thanksgiving here in the United States. But I'm pretty sure my schedule will allow me to do it without any big problems. Friday, I'm not sure about. Going optimal is a good choice. Ryan Spain is he's a very analytical and logical person. I've seen a little bit of his 1 or 2 of his streams, and I've heard him on limited resources a few times. So I think he's a good person to spend some time with. Take care, everybody. I am now going to sign off. I hope to see you on Wednesday, and if I'm not in touch with any of you, have a great Thanksgiving. For those of you who are celebrating it, take care, my friends.